got back from trying to open a bank account and couldn't do that because of multiple reasons. But I did stop at the store because for once I started actually feeling hungry. I've been on a minimal diet and finally today I think I feel the effects of it. I don't know if it's just because I couldn't open a bank account and then it's like, oh wow, well, I don't know when I'm gonna have money anymore. So, but anyways, I have a little bit and let me tell you, I bought some nice stuff. Got some wonderful grapes. They're really cheap. All of this was under what do they call it? 5 quid, which is like saying bucks in the US instead of like dollars, you say bucks, so this is like quid. Anyways, some orange juice because I'm tired of drinking water. Some nice tomato sauce so I can make a spaghetti. Oh, I did buy one of these like pre-packaged things. I was like, well, at least at first, because I need to eat something. Oh, some massive onions that I could kill somebody with. These are huge, like bigger than my face. Ow. I was really proud of like spending very little and still feel like I have food. Alright guys, so what I'm doing is I'm gonna make some kind of fried rice type thing. I brought some like broccoli and an onion, and I have some rice that I made, and I'm just gonna kind of mix it together. So we're gonna see how it is. So you know, we have this onion here, we're just gonna chop up real quick. This is what I call procrastination. Ow. I just hit my head on that again. We're gonna put some butter in there. Nice and throw that in there. See how that turns out. Hopefully we don't burn the butter. I may have used way too much onion. Look at that. It's like so much onions. Now for the broccoli and cauliflower. And we're gonna top it off with some of the best salt that home has to offer. Okay, so I think I'm gonna change pans because I don't have a top for this, so I can't really steam the broccoli. So I think I'm gonna change. By the way, there's no recipe I'm following. I'm just kind of doing whatever. I'm just throwing things in there, seeing what sticks. Hopefully it turns out okay. Alright guys, let's see how this tastes. Tastes like onions, rice, and broccoli. It's raining. I haven't seen much rain here since I got here. Hopefully I won't have to walk through this tomorrow because that will suck. I really hope my books come in tomorrow because if they don't, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble come Monday because like taking notes in 6 different classes is kind of eating away the 2 notepads that I brought with me. Like I brought only 2 of these and was having the rest of mine shipped, and I'm like legit went through this one notepad in like 2 days. Look, this was 10/12. This was started on, and 10/14 is today, and I have used this much of it. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough for Monday if I don't get my box in tomorrow. I'll probably end up having to use the back of these, which I really didn't want to do because I kind of wanted to keep them in here until I wrote them officially in like a bounded notebook, which is what I normally do. It's like I rewrite my notes and I add in and I read, and I haven't been able to do that, which is kind of annoying because I can't really start learning until I do that. Because that's the way I learn. Like I go through the notes, I read, and I combine notes and the stuff I read as well as doing the homework. Like I started reading this one, which is pretty good. I mean, I really want to understand my differential geometry class because I think that's going to be useful in what I want to do with my future endeavors. And then I got this one over here that I bought, which is for quantum field theory. I'm waiting for my other textbooks, which are, some of them I ordered for my classes, some of them I already had, which are being shipped along with my notebooks. Another thing is, I didn't realize this until, well, one, someone mentioned it to me, but I already bought these folders, and then 2, when I got here and I started getting paper and I was like, oh shit. So I bought these folders in America, and the paper size in America is different than the paper size here. So as you can see, my papers stick out of my folder thing, which is awful. I mean, it's not that bad, but if you want to look at the difference between the two, so this is that one. The timetable one is the one from home, printed at home, and then the other one, the one on top, that one right there, is the one that was given to me. So they are different dimensions. I mean, it's not that bad. It's a little bit more space. They're kind of like legal pad size, I guess. So something I wanted to share with everybody that I haven't really told anybody. I think this happened the day before I left, or the day that I left. It was like really close to before I got here when I was leaving. Some you may know, something I did as an undergraduate was do a little bit of research, and me along with a few of my collaborators, we wrote a paper that we hoped would be published. And about 2 months ago or so, we submitted this paper to PhysReview D, which was a journal, in order to be published. And I got a response back saying basically that they're not going to publish it in that journal, that it had already been done by someone else. Which is unfortunate because I think at the time we were actually doing the research, it hadn't been done. It was something new and undiscovered, but we took probably way too long to finish this off. Somebody beat us to it. If we would have published this a year ago, after we finished, actually doing all the calculations, it probably would have been published in PhysReview D. But basically, it says both of these issues that we covered in our paper was recently addressed in this other paper. Therefore, the novelty and the discussion of the stability of the solution is very much diminished, and in fact reduces here to a short application of the analysis of the reference which people had previously published. So there was a few citation errors. This says, and then in a certain section where we do tidal forces, this issue was already addressed in a previous reference, and the analysis produced in the present manuscript does not significantly add much to the original study. So summing up, the manuscript does not contain enough new results. Essentially, it is a sort of exercise one would give to a master's student, aimed at reviewing and getting acquainted to the known results. It falls far from the level required for a demanding journal as PhysReview D. Therefore, I cannot recommend it for publication. When I first read that, it kind of hit me hard because it was like, especially the part about, oh, it's just an exercise one would give to a master's student, which at first hit me hard because I was like, oh, my work's not good enough other than like an exercise. The work that I did is just like something a master's student can do. And then I realized how stupid that is because I did this work as an undergraduate. Like all the work I did here, I learned everything and did all this research as an undergraduate. And so I guess it's something I really should be proud of, but at the same time I feel like it wasn't, it's not enough to be published. Oh, it's not good enough because I wanted it to be published. But we are planning to submit to another journal. So far, I'm still waiting on that because one of my professors, or one of my collaborators, said that they would send it in since I have all this other stuff I'm doing and with my new school and everything. Hopefully that gets done soon. Yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. It was kind of definitely put me down. I really wanted to have a publication as an undergraduate, but it wouldn't have technically been published while I was still an undergrad, but you know what I mean.
So I've been really wanting some chocolate lately, and last night I ended up buying some from the vending machine, and I was like, well, I'm paying a lot for like this little bit, might as well go to the store and get some, because it'd be cheaper, because at first I was like, oh, well, it's so expensive to get chocolate. So I got some chocolate to like try that I've like never really tried before that I think I might like. And I wanted to like dark chocolate back home, but I wanted to see how their dark chocolate was, so I bought some dark chocolate to try. And then I got a bunch of other things in here, some more orange juice. I've been drinking orange juice like crazy, which is bad because I'm kind of allergic, but whatever. Bought some tuna to try and cook. I'm gonna kind of throw things together and see how that is.
Alright, so I'm gonna try the dark chocolate and probably this one. So I'm gonna do the dark chocolate first, just because. Let's see. Ooh, they come in like little pieces. Yeah. Oh, I could eat this whole thing right now. These videos are gonna turn into like me just trying the different food. Promise it won't be just that. Because right now I'm trying all these new different things. Alright. These are hazelnut bologna. I guess that's how you say that. Figured I'd try some of these.
Mm-hmm. They definitely kind of taste like what I had last night. These Kinder Buenos. I don't think these have like the insides like that one does, but like they're kind of like it. They just don't have like that. I don't know. There was something on the inside. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Okay. You got. I'm gonna eat this whole thing right now. All right, now I gotta get to doing some schoolwork because I've been putting that off, waiting for my box to come in. My box hasn't come in yet. It really kind of sucks. I might have to start buying stuff if it doesn't come in soon, because the thing was supposed to come in yesterday and it didn't. So, yeah, I don't like it. I'm kind of a messy eater. I'm satisfied my craving for chocolate.
I already got some homework, but it's not like mandatory. You just have to, if you want feedback, I have to turn 2 problems in Monday to one of the offices. I'm going to figure out where. 2 problems. Not that big a deal. A lot of this is like refresher type stuff, So my dad just texted me saying that the packages I've been waiting for from home, one of them was tried to deliver today and it was damaged, but nobody was here to pick it up, which damaged, I don't know what that even freaking means. Like what's damaged in it? I mean, there were books and clothes mostly in it, and then the other one is being held for additional charges. So I don't know when I'm gonna get any of my shit. Apparently I'm supposed to be contacted in some way. I don't know how they're supposed to contact me or notify me. I don't know. This sucks. So this whole package not coming in and being damaged and all this other stuff I'm dealing with just put me in the mood where I can't even concentrate to do work, so I think I'm gonna go to bed early because it just completely. I was already feeling like shit today. Like, I don't know why, I was just feeling down, which is why I bought the chocolate, because I thought the chocolate might help cheer me up. And it did for a little bit, and then this stuff, it's like, well, you know, I'm trying to be like, oh, well, it's no big deal. It's just, you know, if some of my books are damaged, it's not the end of the world. Like, they're just books and clothes in there that if, you know, they're damaged, there's clothes. I have clothes here. You know, if it costs too much to pay for it, I'll just send it back home, and I think you don't have to pay for the charges. So it's not the end of the world, but I'm still kind of like, I don't know. I might try reading, but I don't think I can concentrate enough to even want to do any homework. Yeah. I don't know. Just kind of don't want to think about it right now. Anyways, love you guys. Miss you. Mwah.